Tonight, searchers in Sauk County are not giving up hope that they will find a missing 13-year-old.
James Yoblonski took off from his family's home in rural Reedsburg Monday morning in the family car. That vehicle and a makeshift campsite have been discovered. The search area covers thousands of acres where James might be near Devil's Lake State Park. Authorities have been searching the same area because the terrain is so tough and the vegetation is so thick. Rachel Perry and Grace Hodak have team coverage on the search for us this afternoon. Grace has details on how businesses in the area have been stepping up.
And Rachel Perry has been keeping in close contact with authorities as they search for James. We'll start with Rachel. And Rachel, you just spoke with officials.
Yeah, I just finished talking with officials who say they're finding more and more signs leading them to believe James is alive and might actually be avoiding officers, including a second campsite that could belong to him. If you remember yesterday, we learned several items were found leading investigators to believe they might be from James. Those included a few plastic sandwich bags, a walking stick, a possible boot print, and newly broken branches. That's along with a campsite they found earlier this week about 200 yards from where the van was found. His dad says some of James's belongings were there, like a phone, a pillow, and maybe some clothes. Yesterday's search came to an end shortly after they located another campsite, but can't be sure if it was his.
Not far from that second campsite, we also found two additional structures in some of our grids that look like they had been erected within the last day or two. We found a pair of socks not far from one of the trailheads that looked like it had not been there very long. We found a knife sheath that looked like it had been dropped right next to the socks. So while we were investigating that area today, we found multiple signs to show that there had been, again, recent human activity.
Just moments ago, I was able to talk to James's dad, what he had to say coming up tonight at 5. But first, I want to bring in Grace Hodak, who's been following community efforts to help. What have you learned?
Rachel, the search for James Yoblonski has been seriously a team effort. Earlier today, I spoke with businesses and organizations from both Sauk and Dane County. We'll have more on how they're helping tonight at 4:30. Brandon, Amber, back to you.
All right, Grace and Rachel, thank you for that update. And our coverage of the search for James continues on WKOW and our 27 News Now app. We'll also send breaking developments to your phone with a push alert from the app. Download it now for free.